morning. What an absolutely gorgeous day to be out here at our tree. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull this up on my personal Facebook page and share it there. Why do I do that every week or every time I do this? I do that because there are people that actually will not see it if I don't. And they will see it if I do. And perhaps there might be one or two people out here that see it that wouldn't have seen it otherwise. And it might just be exactly what they need right now at this moment. It's funny how the little things can make the biggest differences in someone's life. So, we put this out there for a little thing, share it on my page, and boom, have a sip of my coffee, mushroom coffee. Oh, that feels good. So, here we are. Monday morning, May 6th. I believe it's May 6th. Yes, it is. Good morning, Henry from North Carolina. Chloe, good morning from New Mexico. Hi, Colleen from Torrance, California. Portia, hello. Nice to have you here. Curtis, Alberta, Canada. Joan, hello. Thank you for the heart. Love back to you. Hello, Wise Tree and Kelwin. Mary Jo, thank you. Good God morning. Good morning. Watching from Florida. Hello, Tahita. It's Cynthia there from Good God morning. Yes. Kimberly, good morning all from LA. Happiness is being here right now. Yes, Zine, absolutely. And it's always here. We just have a choice of whether or not we want to allow it to be our current human state. Hi, Philip. Welcome from Scotland. Dorothy, hello from Michigan. Lucy. Oh, good morning from San Antonio. Recovering from surgery. All good and well. There's pain, but all good. Pain is just information, Lucy. So glad that everything is going well. Knowing that everyone that is taking care of you there in San Antonio is the manifestation of God with you. So, good to hear you're doing well. Grand Rising, Barbara from Monroe, North Carolina. Tracy, good morning. Mona, good morning. Della, good morning. Safe Black Space, good morning. Azar, good morning. Kate, Kat, hello. Beautiful morning all from LA, yes. Joe Fay, Grand Rising from Inglewood. And you know, it's all good. I love it. I love that. Love that. Hello, Nicole, coming in from Vegas. Stephanie, Memphis, Tennessee. And you know, you can throw your prayers in there, but you know, whether you throw them in the comments or not, doesn't matter. You thought it. It's there. It's out in the world. If you speak it, it becomes that much more powerful. Writing it down is a way of speaking it. So go ahead and write down your prayers. And then let's coin our prayers. Let's put them in a principle and of gratitude. It's like, what are you grateful for having in your life today? What are you grateful to accept as your life today? And that doesn't mean it's not something that you're working to change and grow. It's first and foremost gratitude ahead of and before everything. Everything. Jazz, good morning to you. Hope everything's going good. Good morning. Beautiful day in LA, Kay, yes. Love and light from Memphis, Tennessee. Mondre. Grand Rising from Phoenix. Valerie. South Africa. Lorraine. Good morning. Lynn. Sacramento. Hello, hello. Beverly. Arizona. Carolyn, I'm grateful for my life. I am grateful for my life. Yes. Love that shirt, Kelvin. Yeah, me too. It's a pretty cool one, huh? Thanks, Jazz. I'm truly grateful to be here. Love and light, Stephanie. Marva. So if I don't say everybody, it's not that I'm not seeing you. I will be going through these comments later. Hello, Cece, Kay, Sally. Prayers for divine wholeness and health, living and remembering the truth. Yes, then. Grateful for wild abundance and joyous health as my life. Yes, Suzanne. Love that. I am grateful for wild abundance. Grateful for this new week. A new week for more love opportunities and more divine blessings. Absolutely. I am grateful to have had a fun and relaxed interview. There you go. Nice. Good morning from Twain Harte, California. Releasing anger, rage, and resentment that just came out of nowhere. Yes, let it go. Let it go. Release it. 100% of spiritual growth and advancement is letting go of that which does not serve us. Blessings from Beaver County, Utah. Yes. Okay, folks are just coming in, piling up here. I'm going to go through all these later in the day. And just know I am here, I am with you, and I love you. And just put your prayer in there for the world and everybody. Now, today I pulled out this book, and I'm going to be reading through this again because I'm getting ready to organize and do a workshop. It's just sort of a get-together on the basics of the 6-step prayer and whatnot. So I pulled out Ernest Holmes' book, Prayer. How to Pray Effectively from the Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes. And I opened it up and I breezed through it a little bit. And while wearing this shirt, I stopped at prayer is essential to happiness. This is on page 20. My birthday. 20. So, nothing like a good conscious sip of my mushroom coffee. Nothing like it. Nothing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this. And I've read this in the past. I have not read it today, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to be reading here. But I'm looking forward to whatever lesson it has for me in my life, for me to acknowledge and allow the happiness in my human condition. Prayer is essential to happiness. Thank you, Lorraine. I love it too. Prayer is not an act of overcoming God's reluctance, but should be an active acceptance of His highest willingness. Through prayer, we recognize a spiritual law that has always existed and put ourselves in alignment with it. The law of electricity might have been used by Moses had he understood this law. Emerson said, "Is not prayer a study of truth, a sally of the soul into the unfound infinite?" Prayer is constructive because it enables us to establish closer contact with the foundation of wisdom, and we are less likely to be influenced by appearances around us, to judge according to appearance. Righteous prayer sets the law of spirit life in motion for us. Prayer is essential. Prayer is essential not to the salvation of the soul, for the soul is never lost, but to the conscious well-being of the soul that does not understand itself. There is a vitality in our communion with the infinite, which is productive of the highest good. As fire warms the body, as food strengthens us, as sunshine raises our spirits, so there is a subtle transfusion of some invisible force in such communion, weaving itself into the very warp and woof of our own mentalities. This conscious commingling of our thought with spirit is essential to the well-being of every part of us. Prayer has stimulated countless millions of people to highest thoughts and nobler deeds. That which tends to connect our minds with the universal mind lets in a flood of its consciousness. If we think of God as a heavenly dictator, something apart from that which lives and moves and has its being where we are, then we are certain to believe ourselves disconnected from this infinite presence. And the inevitable consequence of such thinking would be a terrible fear that we should never be able to make contact with God again. But if we know God as an indwelling presence, our prayer is naturally addressed to this presence in us. We long for and need a conscious union with the infinite. This is as necessary to the nature of the intellect of man as food is to the well-being of our physical bodies. Wow. Powerful stuff. Hello, Harriet. Good morning, Dorcas. Wow. Prayer is essential to happiness. Jazz. Wow, wow, wow. Boom, boom, boom. Exactly. Where do I start from that? Oh, my goodness. Prayer is essential not to the salvation of the soul, for the soul is never lost, but to the conscious well-being of the soul that does not understand itself. Prayer is not an act of overcoming God's reluctance, but should be an act of acceptance of God's highest willingness. Through prayer, we recognize a spiritual law that has always existed and put ourselves in alignment with it. Woo! Gratitude. And all of that through gratitude. Gratitude is such a key in this. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is my choice. Hello, Keisha. Good morning. Mercedes. Wow. That reading was a prayer in and of itself. Okay. So, we're gonna pray together. We're gonna pray together here, right now. Knowing that the key to all is right here inside me. I am the key. I am the one I've been waiting for. I am the it. It is so beautiful. And I am super grateful to be here with us on a Monday morning. Grateful that I woke up this morning after a good full night's sleep. Grateful to have my kiddies curled up with me, keeping me company, sharing my energy, helping to connect me with the oneness of all things. I am grateful for the sun that is shining so beautifully here in LA. I'm grateful for our tree that's keeping me company and that I can now sit out here with because I'm not freezing my butt off like I'm was in the winter. I am grateful for my bare feet planted flat on the surface of the earth right now. Grateful for the energy of the earth, the electricity of my body and the electricity of the earth to co-mingle together and strengthen my immune system and strengthen my flow of blood and strengthen my life. I am grateful for the oneness I have with all things everywhere, knowing that these all things everywhere aren't many things. They are one thing. There is only one thing. That thing is it. Lifing. God. Ah, the natural substance that is all things, the source, the destination, the flow, the congestion, the love, the fear, all of it, everything is one thing. This is the life of God. This is lifing. It is here, now. It is always here, now. There is no place that it is not here, now. God is. I am. I am this divine life that is all things. There is no spot that there is God, that there is not me, and there is no spot where there is me, and there is not God. Imagine that. I am the oneness of all things. I get to be and experience this human body. This is the absolute truth of me and who I am. Knowing that this is the truth of who I am, I will tell you unequivocally right now, it is who you are. Because it is who we are. We are the one life that is all life. This lifing. This is who and whose you are. You are all that is, and all that is in you. So as we pray and as we move forward through this day, and as we pray, we want to know that we are the gratitude that we're looking to see in the world. The gratitude is not something that comes to us from somewhere else. It's something we experience from inside of everything that is everywhere. I today am grateful for all the things taking place in my life right here, right now. I am grateful for all the things that are in the news, that are on social media. I am grateful for the people that I bump into when I'm walking down the street and I look in their eyes and good God, I see the lies of God looking back at me. I am grateful for my lungs working, taking in all the oxygen and mixing it in with my blood and my blood carrying it to the different points in my body. I am grateful. I am grateful for each and every person in my life. I am grateful for all my clients in my work. I am grateful for all my clients as a practitioner. I'm grateful for all my clients in my handyman work. I am grateful for each and every person that touches me in my life, knowing that each time someone touches me in my life, they are bringing the gift for the next blooming now to me. I am grateful for knowing that perfection, perfect me, follows perfect God. As we are the living life of God right here, right now, and God is perfect and God is love, then we are perfect love. We are perfect healing. We are the perfect nature of the one life that is all things. So happiness is a choice. I get to choose to experience happiness in any given moment. Happiness. Happiness. Now joy. Joy is intrinsic inside of me. It is intrinsic inside of we. We have joy operating and flowing always inside of us. It is never inactive. And we can choose to allow that joy to thrive and experience by peeling back the layers of the crap that piles on top of us, the crap that's on the news that we watch, the crap that's in our day-to-day life with our family. We can peel that back and rest behind it in the truth, in the joy, in the love. Love is the foundation of all vibration. I get to choose how high that vibration goes. We get to choose where we vibrate at. We can choose to vibrate at a very low level of love. We can choose to vibrate at such a low level of love that we experience fear and doubt. Or we can look at that fear and doubt and know, you are not real. You are a creation of my circumstances, my human life. You are not real. Joy is real. And when we allow this joy to come up in our heart, to come up and expose itself as happiness in our human life, we lift the vibration of the entire world. So right now, take 3 breaths with me, right here, right now. We're going to take 3 solid, deep, full body breaths with the intention of allowing the joy within to rise up. I feel all the layers of muck wash away as I come into that 3rd breath, and my entire body sinks into itself. And I feel the joy that is my inner life, my pure spiritual being, the soul, the face I had before my mother and father were born. I feel that joy right now. I feel that joy in myself. I feel that joy in and as each and every one of us, knowing that we are each the living embodiment of joy, love, that abundance in all things, perfection, perfect God, perfect man. That is the journey of life that we are on. It is always perfect. We are always perfect. Right now, I see and affirm the perfection of the perfect being of God in and as each one of us. I see the perfection of God as each person everywhere in the world, those people choosing to suffer and those people that don't choose to turn pain into suffering. I see the perfection of God and the joy of life in everything, everywhere, knowing that there is nothing taking place anywhere on this planet that is not taking place for us as a species, for us as a being, for us as the perfect embodiments of God right here, right now. Knowing this to be the absolute truth and knowing that everything is conspiring for mine and our greatest good, I affirm the perfection of God as my life. perfect life, perfect God, perfect human. The perfection of God is always taking place. I feel so blessed right now. I feel so blessed knowing that each and every one of us, wherever we are, the healing of our bodies is taking place in exactly the nature it's supposed to take place in. I am grateful to know that the healing of this planet is taking place in exactly the way it is supposed to happen. I am grateful in knowing that there is no thing anywhere taking place without God, because God is all there is. I am grateful that I don't get to pick and choose what God is and God isn't. I don't get to pick and choose what is good and what is bad. I am grateful in knowing that good of God is. Oh. Sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I allow the human side to come in and overpower me, and I allow myself to not just feel sad or not just feel anger, but I allow myself to be that anger. And when that happens, I need to look. When that happens, we need to look at where we are. Am I responding to the world with love, or am I reacting to the world with fear? I choose love. We choose love. Right here, right now, the love of God is guiding me. And even the moments that I fall short of responding with love and I react with fear, that too is God here bringing us a lesson that we need to learn to grow. So today, I choose happiness. Today, my prayer is a prayer for understanding, allowing, and accepting joy and happiness as our life everywhere, regardless of the external circumstances and demonstrations we may see in our life. Today, we get to be the love that we are here to be. We get to experience the life that we are here to experience. We get to bring the lessons into spirit, into soul, that we are here as humans in order to deliver to the oneness. I give thanks for all of this. I give thanks for the power and the truth of these words. I give thanks for the love of everything. I give thanks for the beauty, the love beauty that is the only thing that is. I give thanks for all of this, knowing that all I need to do is let it go. Let go of all doubt. I release all doubt. I release all fear. I release all lack. I let go of the thought that there is ever anything that is not serving me, we. I let it all go. I don't have to understand it to let it go. I don't have to know every detail to let it go. All I have to do is let it go. So I let it go. I let it go into God. Lifing's got me. I let it go. And so it is. And with this, it is done. It is done. It is done. I'm all right already. We're all right already. I love you. Thank you. Grateful for this. Woke up grateful. Amen. So it is. Good health for us all. Amen, Dorothy. Thank you. Harriet, you're welcome. Wow, it is done, Marcy. And so it is. All the good to be. Now well, I'm going to be downloading this and I'm going to be putting it on my YouTube channel. But more than that, I'm going to be going through every single comment later on and embodying it, feeling it, knowing it. But whether I comment on it or whatever I do, know that on each and every one of these comments, we're already there. There's a lot going on at Agape. If you're here in LA or anywhere within an hour or so of LA, come on into the service on Sunday. There's so many seats available that you can sit in and experience it live. It is beautiful. This weekend we set up a table for the practitioner course, so that people were coming up to us and asking us, what is a practitioner? And we were getting to share what we are, what we do in our practice as a practitioner, and what different practitioners may do and the availability of them. It was wonderful to have that table set up and have people come up to me. Some of the people knew me from Facebook, and these people come up. It's just such a joy. My name, by the way, if you don't know, is Kelwin Hagen. I'm available here on Facebook. Anybody can find me there at any time. And I like to remind people that as a practitioner, and as a practitioner that has my practice, I make myself available to every single one of us, every single one of you, at almost any time. You can call me here on Facebook Messenger. You can message me. I will message you back, or I'll call you back. You know, I've got WhatsApp. I can call anywhere in the world. Isn't that amazing? We can call it used to be calling long distance to talk to grandma. Our parents would say, we got to keep it short. It's very expensive. Now, anywhere in the world we can reach with a phone call. From almost anywhere in the world. It's pretty amazing. So I'm here for you. You can get in touch with me personally. I'll pray with you. I'll talk to you about what's going on in your life. We can have a practitioner, an entire spiritual therapy session wrapped around you personally. I also do I do a book club on Thursdays. Look up on Facebook. You can see it. We're reading Radical Self-Forgiveness now, an amazing book. I read a whole chapter and then we talk about it. I also do every other 2 weeks. I do a prac session on Saturdays and Mondays every other week that are just a group one where people come in. Because I want to make myself available. I do make myself available for us. And I want to remind each and every one of us that the time you get in touch with me, you may be bringing me exactly what I needed at that moment, because there is nothing that takes place in a vacuum. Everything I am, everything I do affects everything everywhere. Therefore, everything that happens everywhere is part of my experience. And knowing that everything that takes place is happening for my good, oh, please, bring it on. So, I'll be going through all these. Appreciate you as well, Dorcas. I'm going to go ahead and sign us out now. We're already over a half hour's time. And I love you. Y'all, you're my reason for being. Thank you.